All right, YouTube, First on Auto Parts here. I'm starting to strip this Jaguar here, this 2005 S Type, and I'm starting back here in the trunk. And let me show you what I'm finding in the trunk already. There's a lot more components than I thought. First of all, I got both rear tail lights. There's a parking aid module in there. There's another module here. I have to look and see which one this one is. And there's a rear electronic module back here. So that's what I've pulled out so far, and I'm not done yet because this will come out and be sold. Part of this is a relay, or this is actually a junction going from the battery to the front of the car. The whole wiring harness will be pulled out for sale. Up here on the trunk lid, this Jaguar nameplate right here will come off. I will even use fishing line and get behind this and pull this decal here off, so that will sell. This will sell with the license plate lights and all that. All right, the latch and possibly the emergency release here. I guess if you're ever trapped in the trunk and kidnapped, I guess that seemed to be a big problem, big enough problem that Jaguar thought to put this in. There must be a lot of kidnappings over there. Anyway, that's the parts that I'm coming at so far. So there's quite a bit more here in the trunk. I thought there was, because I'm looking between the modules and the tail lights I pulled right here. Is probably $250, maybe $300 worth of parts right there. All right, and that's not counting. I've still got some trim pieces. These sensors here. These are your parking sensors. Those will come out. The side lights, the fuel tank door will come out. We'll pull the whole trunk lid too and sell it. But anyway, this is where I'm starting, and just right here in the trunk, I'm going to say there's an easy, not counting the trunk lid, not counting any of the sheet metal, just the parts out of the trunk here. I'm going to guess there's an easy $500 for the sales right here, minimum. And that's not a bad deal for a trunk. I haven't even got to the interior or the end. This has got a good engine, good transmission. It was running, and it starts right now. It's just got the wrecked front end on it. They did a pretty good damage deal on it. They hit it pretty good. But engine's good, transmission's good. Believe it or not, the hood ornament is still good. How that survived, I'm not sure, but it did. So that's going to be a sell. These lights here, I don't know. I probably won't do those unless I think I can clear these up. I won't sell them because they're too foggy like that. But maybe I'll get a drill and a pad and see if I can, what it takes to polish one up. If it's not too much work, I will pull those for sale. The front grille, the hood, the bumper is trash. It's gone. Same thing with the radiator support. The condenser, the radiator is all trash. So that'll just go in my scrap bin. Wheels are kind of nasty here. I haven't made up my mind on that. The tires are probably about 50%. I do have the marker light. I have good mirrors here. I need to check up comps on the sunroof glass, but I do have my door handles and all that inside. So there's still a lot on this, but I'm kind of happy that just in the trunk, I'm almost recouping the purchase price of the vehicle from just the trunk, and that's not a bad deal. I knew this Jag would be decent because when I looked up comps, what I saw was I saw about a 33% sell-through rate on parts, because this model here covers from, I believe, 2002 to 2009-ish or so. I was saying, sorry, I got distracted. The sell-through rate's only like 33%, but what I did see is like everything is selling on these. Even used calipers, used starter, used alternator, cross member pieces. They're just, I was astounded at the types of parts that we're selling. There's a lot of parts that are selling on this car that wouldn't sell on, say, this Nissan that is going to get stripped next. I wouldn't even bother trying to sell the starter and alternator off that, but apparently a used alternator and starter off these are going for $100 a piece. So that's worth pulling and putting on eBay, and I'll be pulling the engine out anyway. We're going to put the engine up for sale. It's got the V6, 3.0 V6. So anyway, let me get back at it. I'm kind of happy that I'm going to recoup maybe my break even just out of the trunk here. So not a bad deal. I still got a whole lot of car to go.